let's get you moving, okay? Today's class is all about opening in this area of the body, the chest. Chest opening class is what we often call them in yoga. It's really to just get more awareness and openness and vulnerability between the shoulders and the waist, really. It's an area of the body that doesn't get moved all that often unless you're at a yoga class. Okay, so take a seat on a chair or on the floor, it doesn't matter, and do it just a simple twist to start. Take some deep breaths, make sure your spine is long. We are going to be working to lengthen our spine and then find some openness right in the chest area. Inhale to release, exhale, other side. This is not going to be a class that ends in a classic back bend. That pose can be incredibly difficult, and you can do lots of back bending poses without ending up in the classic back bend and still get some great openness. The work is still good. Inhale back to center. Okay, I have 2 blocks today. I find them very helpful. If you have blocks, you can use them. If you don't have blocks, that's okay. You can do it without. Inhale the right arm up, reach up, and then take your hand to the back of your head. Gently push your head into your hand. Your elbow's going straight up, and then you're going to lean to the left. So you get a nice stretch all along the side, the right side of the body. If you have a block and you're on the floor, then your forearm can come down to the block and you can rest gently there. So I like pushing my head into the back of my hands because that reminds me not to curve forward like this. I want to keep my spine nice and long and keep my chest open as well as I can. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Let's reach the left arm up. Nice length. Bend the hand behind the head. And then I just gently push my head back into the hand and lean to the right. Inhale to center. Shoulder rolls. We're looking for openness in this area, as I said before, but we're not forcing the openness. We're inviting the openness through awareness, through possibly some vulnerability in this area. Reverse. It can be a big thing to open this area of your body. When we protect ourselves, we tend to pull the shoulders in and protect the most vital organs of our body. And this work is asking us to do the opposite, to open up and be vulnerable. So it can be, I think it's worth being soft with ourselves when we do a chest opening class. That's my point. Okay, we're going to do the same thing again. Right arm up, lengthen up, bend the elbow, gently push the head back into the right hand, and then gently tilt to the left. Take 2 deep breaths. Feel how that right lung inflates. You can get a nice stretch from your shoulder all the way down to your hip. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Nice long spine. Bend the elbow. Gently push the back of the head into the hand, gently. And then you're going to tilt to the right and take 2 deep breaths, feeling the whole left side of your rib cage and chest open up. Inhale up, exhale, release. Now, your next step is a very gentle and passive chest opener flat on the ground. So you can do this without blocks, just go flat on the ground. Maybe take your hands in cactus position once you're on the ground and just feel the very gentle opening of your chest. Let gravity do the work for you. If you have blocks, this is one of those times you can use blocks to your advantage. This block will be behind your shoulder blades, and it will be in this position or the lowest position, whichever feels better on your body. So this is going to sit right here, kind of like the bra line and above. I'm going to gently lean back, place it there, and then the second block is in its highest position right behind my head. Knees are bent, arms out to the side, and breathe deeply. No matter which pose you're in, breathe deeply. If you have any low back sensitivity, lift your hips up, pull your hips away from you, and set them back down. We're just going to take a few seconds here to feel what a gentle, open heart area feels like. Usually this feels really nice. I like doing this early in a practice just to remind myself what a supported, open heart feels like. I can go back to this feeling again as I practice. All right. Gently come out of this position. If you're on the blocks, it's a little trickier. You can use your elbows on the floor, lift yourself out, or you can sort of fall off them to one side and gently come on up. All right. Cat cow or meow moo. So, hands and knees. Let your belly move down towards the ground. Lift your chin a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, pull your belly in like an angry cat. Meow. And go back and forth like that. At least 4 times. Focus on the chest. Focus on how your arms are moving in your shoulder sockets. See if you can make a little bit more space in your shoulders and in your chest. Good. Come down to your chest, to the floor. And place your hands underneath your shoulders. And let's do a few shoulder rolls here. So the shoulders go up towards the ears, away from the floor, and down. Your forehead can just rest on the floor. Or your head can stay lifted off the floor like you're looking straight down at the floor. Good. Push back up. Cat-cow. Nice and gentle. This kind of work demands that you're present. You're not trying to push into anything. You're just exploring, trying to be very aware of what's happening in your chest area. All right, come back to center and walk the hands forward. Keep your hips over your knees for a puppy pose. Nice long, long spine here. Inhale up, hands and knees. Tuck your toes underneath you. Walk your feet in towards your hands. Gently fold over. And then roll up. Okay, right arm up. This is exactly what we did on the floor, but now we're doing it standing. So feet can be hip distance apart or right together. Lift your right arm up. Find your length. Bend at the elbow. Hand behind the head. What I like to do is just gently hold the back of my head or the back of my neck. Gently push my head back. And then I'm leaning away. So I'm leaning to the left. Two deep breaths. Inhale to center. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm up. Find your length. Bend at the elbow. Left hand behind the head or behind the neck. Gently push the head back and then fold to the right. Two deep breaths. See if your neck is tight. See if you can release that tightness. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, hands behind your back. You can clasp hands, or you can place your hands like this with your fingers going straight up. That's a big opener for the wrists and the shoulders. Gently look up. Open the chest. And then exhale, release, fold forward. Bend your knees, touch the ground. Inhale, lengthen your back. Place your hands just above your knees. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. And roll up. Reach up. Exhale, hands behind your back, chest opener. Interlace your fingers, or hands on your low back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Knees bend, touch the ground. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. This time I want you to come up with a flat back. Inhale, reach up. Touch the hands together. Exhale, hands by your side. Again. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale, hands behind you, chest opener of your choice here. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your back. Bend your knees if you need to. Support yourself with your hands if you need to. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Keep your hands up. Interlace your fingers. And you're going to side stretch to the left. This time, both arms together. Let me turn so you can see. Inhale up. Exhale, stretch other side. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, arms down by the sides. This next section you could do at a wall, using a wall, or you can go without the wall. The wall can be very helpful here. I want you to come up to the wall, place your hands on the wall at eye level, or just out in space like this. And I want you to turn your fingers out, pull your shoulder blades back, and invite your chest to come through your arms. If you've got something to push against, like a wall, it is very helpful here, but you can do the same work, just inviting the chest to be more open and come through your shoulders without pushing it, without really muscling it. Just, can you invite the chest to open without the neck tightening up? And release. And then let's do a simple thigh stretch. Standing on your left leg, you can reach back. See if you can grab that right foot for a little standing thigh stretch. Release. Other side. Sometimes you can't reach the foot. Sometimes you get a cramp, whatever's happening. It's all good. Okay, release. Bend your knees. Take your right foot, lift it up. First, see if you can balance. My spine is long here. I'm going to try to cross my right ankle over for a little balancing hip stretch. If I fall out, it's not a big deal. Just go back in. Breathe deep. The further your hips come back and down, the more you'll feel it in your hip. But you know, it's still pretty early in class, so don't push it. Other side. First, can I balance on my right leg? Can I breathe in this position? And can I cross this left ankle over? My arms can be out wide. Just trying to breathe and explore how far back and down can my hips go. Good. Come all the way up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, place your hands flat. Step your feet back. The first down dog. Bend your knees if you need to. Take your hips back. Make your spine long. Push your hands into the floor. Breathe. How much oxygen can you move down your spine? Good. Inhale to plank. If you want to work on a little strength, you could stay here. You could also have your knees down. It's the same position, whichever feels better on your shoulders. And then come all the way down to your belly for Sphinx. I'm going to bring my elbows right underneath my shoulders. And I'm going to breathe here. If you have any sort of low back tightness, your hands could also be further away from you, elbows in front of you. That does work just fine. Once you settle down here, I want you to invite these arm bones back, just like you did standing. Invite the top of the arm bones back, invite the chest forward, and just be present with whatever is happening. For some people, you know, when the chest starts to open, it's very exciting, and you can get flooded with just these amazing, meaningful moments that truly can be amazing. There's a lot of joy, there's a lot of freedom that can be locked in this area. All right, exhale, come down, push back up, and back into another down dog. Invite your spine to lengthen. Invite your hips back. Okay. Take your feet together. Inhale the right foot up. And then exhale, swing it forward. You can take two or three movements of the foot to get it up here. But then I want you to put your back knee down. So your right foot is forward, back knee down. Try to get this right ankle underneath the right knee for this pose, okay? First of all, find your balance. Usually there's a kind of squeezing together of the inner thighs that has to happen, or front foot to back knee, right? There's a little squeeze that has to lift. See if you can get both hands to this front thigh, and then lengthen your spine here. So this is a balance and breathing into length, and usually there's a really good psoas stretch happening here too. Exhale down, place your hands, come to plank. Remember, you can do plank like this or with knees on the ground. Same pose. Calm down. Sphinx again. Invite your heart forward by pulling those elbows back, inviting the arm bones back. And just be present and vulnerable with what is happening in your chest here. Exhale down. Hands under shoulders, push back up through hands and knees and down dog. Invite your spine to lengthen. Bring your feet together. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, swing it forward. Back knee down. Find your balance here. Breathe deep. You can stay right here. Both hands on the floor. For some people, this is plenty. Or see if you can crawl both hands to the top of this left knee, ankle under knee. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Invite the bottom of your spine, your tailbone, to go straight down to the ground. When that happens, you'll feel your lower ab lift. And then you could just open up your chest, look forward. Feel the stretch that's probably happening in your psoas. Hands down. Plank. Lower. Sphinx or cobra. Exhale down. Hands and knees. Down dog. Feet together. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, swing it forward. Back knee down. Both hands to the top of the front knee. Find your balance. Invite your tailbone down, lengthen up. And this time, if you'd like, you can stay here, or your hands can reach up and you can look up. Take the top of the head back gently. We're turning this into a back bend-ish. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift your hands up and exhale down. Down dog. Feet together. Left foot up and back. Exhale, swing it forward. Back knee down. Squeeze your foot and your knee towards each other to come up. Lengthen right here. Or you have the option to take your hands up into the air. Squeeze your inner thighs down, invite your tailbone down, and reach your arms up. Head gently moves back. Exhale. Plank. Exhale all the way down. And flip over onto your back. Okay. Feet down, so bend your knees. Take your right ankle over your left knee. Lift your left leg, eye of the needle. You can reach through, grab the back of the left thigh. Keep this right foot flexed. Isometrically pull this right foot down like it's going to come down and touch your hip. It doesn't go anywhere. That keeps the knee active. Pull your left leg towards you as much as feels good. And be aware of what's happening in your chest. Sometimes when we do all this, Our shoulders and our neck and our jaw tightens back up again. So invite that open yet once again. I really want more freedom and openness in my heart so I can walk around, be vulnerable, be welcome to people, be present for this world. Release and shake it up and then switch sides. And release. Feet down, knees bent, arms flat towards the ground, as though your fingertips were reaching for your heels down here. They don't have to touch, but that's the direction they're heading. I want you to lengthen your tailbone towards your heels in this position. Lift your hips up off the floor. Now you can stay right here, or you can wrap your arms underneath you so your shoulder blades come right underneath you. You can clasp hands behind you and lift your chest. Keep lengthening your tailbone toward your knees and lift your chest. Keep your chin lifting away from your chest. And maybe even that gentle pushing on the back of your head towards the ground so that your shoulders are pushing down. I like to say wrists or elbows pushing down, back of the head gently pushing down, feet pushing down, heart moving up. Breathing deep to move awareness into your chest. And exhale, come all the way down and rest however it's comfortable. You have a choice. You can stay right here and do another one of those poses. It's called bridge pose. Or you can come up to your knees and try a camel pose. If you have blocks, you can place blocks right by your ankles. Okay, if you're doing camel, tuck your toes underneath you and place your blocks next to your ankles. You might need to put something underneath your knees if you have sensitive knees. But like we did in the beginning, you're going to put your hands back behind your low back, fingers facing up. You're going to move your shoulders up and back. Invite your arms, bones back. Invite your chest forward. Invite your tailbone down and look up towards the sky. So this is camel pose. You could do bridge pose. Inhale, come out of camel pose if you're there. If you're in bridge pose, you can stay right there. Now you can just rest however it's comfortable. You can sit out on a block. You can just sit on your knees and just feel the effects of this pose. We're going to try that again. So you could do another bridge pose down on the ground on your back, or come on up. We'll do another camel pose. Lengthen your spine here. Take your tailbone down. This time I am going to lift my chest up, and I'm going to reach back and see if I can find one of those blocks. And I'm going to push my hand into the block to lift my chest up towards the sky. Tailbone moves down towards the ground, and breathe here, 3 deep breaths. Invite your chest to open, but there should not be any ripping sensation. There should not be any low back pain. And inhale to come out. Sit on a block or on your knees. Close your eyes and just feel the effects of that pose. All right, come down to your back. Bend your knees in front of you. Hold the backs of your thighs. Roll down. We're going to do one more. All right. Feet hip distance apart. Arms down by my sides. I am going to, no, I'm changing my mind. Come on up onto your elbows. Up onto your elbows with your knees bent. So I'm on my forearms, knees bent. I'm going to push my forearms down. I'm going to lift my chest up. And I am just going to feel this. Now you can, if your neck and shoulder allows you, to rest your head back into the support of your shoulders. You can do that. Your chest has to be pretty lifted for that to feel good. Now, if that feels okay, you can straighten your legs. Keep lifting your chest. Breathing here. And exhale, come all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees. Lift your feet off the floor. Take your arms wide. Lift your hips. Take them over to the left 1 inch. And then very slowly, using your abdominals, move your knees to the right. A little abdominal and a twist. Once your knees reach the floor, you can twist over your left shoulder. Feel the twist. Now, even here, you can use your breath to find more space in between your rib cage in this twist. You can direct your inhale into your shoulder, into the top of your chest. You can honestly feel dynamite. On your next exhale, squeeze everything back in. And then gently lift your hips. Move them an inch or two to the right, and then slowly, using your abdominals and the squeeze of your bottom knee up into your top one, move your knees to the left. And once they reach the ground, then twist. Look over your right shoulder. Are you aware of what's happening in your heart right now? Can you find more room in your heart for goodness, for love and light? And exhale. Come to center. Gently take your feet up towards the sky. This can be plenty for a lot of people. But if you want a little bit more of a forward fold, you can reach up and grab a foot or a piece of legging or a toe and just gently forward fold here on your back. And then release slowly all the way down to the ground. Shavasana. Let all of it settle. Sometimes I think all of the stretching, all of the twisting, all of it is in service of these 5 to 10 minutes so that we can allow ourselves a break to just feel our heartbeat. Let it settle. Keep your eyes closed. Spread your toes and your fingers apart. Circle your ankles and your wrists. Gently make your way to your right side with your eyes closed. Take a few deep breaths here. Mostly using your hands. Gently push yourself up to a seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Settle in and be curious about what's happening around your shoulders and your chest and your heart. Does it feel different? Can you feel your own heart beating? Thank you very much for spending a few moments with me today, looking curiously into your own heart. Keep on moving.